despite a quiet window which has left most fans incredibly disappointed, only seeing one arrival on loan and one to arrive in the summer. Rangers are set for a huge financial boost after latest reports. We will talk about this in today's video, whilst also discussing the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so as always, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Rangers content. But first, Tony Docherty has revealed he couldn't be more pleased for Lyall Cameron after the midfielder agreed a pre-contract move to Rangers. The 22-year-old will make the switch to Ibrox in the summer upon the expiry of his Dundee contract. Cameron will remain at Dens Park for the rest of the season, with Docherty thrilled to keep hold of the key player beyond the winter transfer window. "I'm not surprised," said Docherty of Cameron landing a move. "And I think it is credit to Lyall Cameron for the level of performance that he puts in. That's him now, I think 108 times he has played for the club and scored 27 goals. That is 1 in 4 for a midfielder, which is outstanding. Even more than that, this year I had challenged him to step up to the plate with Luke McCowan going to Celtic. He has now contributed to 17 goals in 30 games in the Scottish Premiership, which is good shooting when you look across any league. For a midfielder, that is a fantastic contribution. What comes with that is when you are playing at that level and with that consistency, you are obviously going to attract suitors. It is the nature of the industry now. I couldn't be more pleased for Lyall, but I am pleased I have still got him because he is a brilliant kid and we have got a really good relationship and I know he will continue to give absolutely everything in a Dundee shirt." Rangers technical director Niels Koppen commented, "I am delighted that we have agreed a deal for Lyall to join the club and to continue his career at Rangers come the summer. He is a talented young player who has already gained great experience in the Scottish Premiership, and adding young Scottish talent to our first team squad is hugely important to all of us at the club. Lyall has a lot of potential and I look forward to seeing him continue to grow at Rangers in the coming years." What do you make of Tony's comments? Let me know down in the comments. But in some huge Rangers news, Rangers could receive a huge financial boost after the latest with Kieran Dowell. Birmingham City fans have called on their club to sign Rangers midfielder Kieran Dowell on a permanent basis. The 27-year-old joined the League One club on loan from the Scottish Premiership giants last month. The former Norwich City man was allowed to leave Ibrox by Philippe Clement. He is contracted to the club until the summer of 2026. Dowell has played in Birmingham's last 3 games, all of which yielded victories, with 2 starts against Rotherham and Stevenage and a substitute appearance against Huddersfield. And it seems he has made a positive impact on his new club, with supporters taking to social media to praise him for his efforts, insisting they want to see his temporary move turned into a full transfer should he continue his fine form. One fan wrote on X, "Dowell has been brilliant in the 2 games, feel we will be begging to sign him permanently in the summer if he keeps it up." Another City fan commented, "He's class man, what a signing so techie on the ball that left foot." Another added, "Reminds me a bit of a tall Brian Hughes, similar silky style about him. Doesn't get ruffled, and I think he'll pop up with a few goals too." Dowell joins former Rangers teammates Ben Davies, who is also on loan, and Scott Wright at St Andrews. The club, managed by former Celtic, Leicester and Spurs assistant Chris Davies, have a strong Scottish-based identity as they aim to bounce back to the Championship at the first time of asking. The likes of Alex Cochrane, Grant Hanley, Mark Leonard, Lyndon Dykes, Tomoki Iwata and Lukas Jutkiewicz can all be found in their ranks. Some Rangers fans made their feelings known in the replies to the Birmingham supporters. One said, "I cannot stress this enough, you will not need to beg. You will find us very accommodating. I doubt we'll even demand a fee. In fact, if you just don't return him in July, I honestly don't think anyone from Rangers will even get in touch with you to find out where he is." Another commented, "Lads, you can have him and Davies on us. No catch. All yours." While a third joked, "He'll be a big miss for us, £25 million, and we could reluctantly let him go permanently." Despite the fact Dowell will most likely leave for a 6-figure price, this all adds up and allows us to spend more in future windows. Let's hope he keep this form, and hopefully we could have just found a new permanent home for Dowell. Let me know your thoughts down below. Before we get into the next story, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Thank you. Let's get into the next story. In other news, Matondo's time at Rangers has certainly left its mark on him, according to the winger's former manager. The Ibrox forward left Glasgow to join Hannover 96 on loan in the winter transfer window. The Bundesliga 2 side also have the option to make the deal a permanent transfer in the summer. Matondo had struggled for game time at Rangers due to injury and then form issues in recent months. However, he made a flying start to life in Germany as he scored a stunning solo goal on his Hannover debut at the weekend. Former manager at Schalke, Dominic Tedesco, was a thrilled onlooker as Matondo netted with the coach, certain the winger has developed well. And a chunk of that comes down to his time in Glasgow. Tedesco, who worked with Matondo for 2 months, told Bild, "My impression is that he has developed well in recent years. The time in Glasgow in particular has certainly left its mark on him. Unfortunately, we only worked together for 2 months at Schalke. But during that time I got to know Matondo as a polite and likeable player. Matondo was still very young when he came to Schalke from the Manchester City youth team. New team, new environment. That's not an easy step for an 18-year-old. Even back then, his greatest strengths were his incredible speed and his offensive one-on-one skills. The 96 fans were able to see this for themselves when he scored to make it 2-1 in Hamburg. His start with a great goal in Hamburg was great. I hope it continues like this." A Rangers statement on the Matondo deal confirmed. Rangers can today confirm that Matondo has joined German side Hannover 96 on loan, subject to international clearance. The winger, who signed for Rangers in the summer of 2022, will spend the remainder of the campaign with the Bundesliga 2 side, with an option to make the move permanent. Everyone at Rangers wishes Matondo all the best for his loan. What do you make of this? Let me know down in the comments section. Finally, Michael Beale has shared footage of an incredible 60-pass Rangers goal. The former Ibrox boss reminisced over his Scott Arfield strike against St Mirren on his personal Instagram page. Hailing the Rangers' finish as Total Football, the ex-Sunderland and QPR manager published full speed and fast-forward footage. Beale, who is thought to have left Al Ettifaq along with Steven Gerrard, posted, "That 60-pass Scott Arfield goal remembered both in fast-forward and normal speed. All outfield players with at least 1 pass, 9 passes for Cantwell, 9 for Kamara, 6 for Haji, and that trademark finish from Scott Arfield, #Total Football. Arfield's strike came in a thumping 5-2 win for Rangers over St Mirren at Ibrox in April 2023. The hosts had been pegged back twice by a Mark O'Hara double, but eventually ran out clear winners courtesy of goals from Cantwell, Fashion Sakala, Arfield, and an Alfredo Morelos double. Arfield responded to the post with emojis. Former Rangers Academy director Zeb Jacobs replied with a fire emoji. The Instagram post has been liked more than 3,000 times since being published on Monday evening. Beale was appointed Gerrard's assistant in Saudi Arabia in November as he reunited with the former Aston Villa manager. The experienced coach was number 2 to Gerrard at Ibrox, then followed him to Villa before going it alone at QPR, then taking over as Rangers manager in his own right. After being dismissed in October 2023, Beale went on to manage Sunderland for a short spell. Do you think there is anything more to this, or just the former manager reminiscing on some of the better times during his tenure at Ibrox? Let me know down in the comments, but that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on today's video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Also, feel free to drop your thoughts on today's news down in the comments below. Thank you, I'll see you in the next video.